Hey everyone, how's it going today? cryptoFOXXY here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about ASI-1 Mini, the new LLM from the ASI, the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, backed by fetchai, AGIX, as well as Ocean Protocol and Kudos. So these guys are building and they have come up with this LLM that is basically like a ChatGPT Grok type rival. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'd see it in action, and I've been showing some ideas and some comparisons of what it can do. I'm pretty impressed so far, and they have been rolling out update after update for this thing already, and it's not even I don't think not even a month old yet. So let's jump into what it can do here. I bet you didn't know this about the chat, the LLM chat. So let's jump into it in this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on X as well if you're watching over there, and let's get into it here. So we're gonna jump over here. Actually, I'm gonna put my I kind of want you guys to be able to read this. Okay, so this is Nico DMT. He is, I believe it's a he, is a community manager and dev associate at fetch.ai, and also writer and community manager for ASI. Now, he is very active on X, and actually just had followed me, and is always on here replying to people's queries, questions, all that stuff. And he said he was just asked if ASI-1.ai, which is the website for this LLM, can code. So in short, he says LLMs predict the next most likely information bearing symbol in a language relative to the initial prompt. So programming languages are languages, right? And ASI-1 Mini codes. It didn't even have to ask it to document its source code, but it did it on its own, which is really cool to see. So expect significant improvements to AI-generated code as domain-specific models through the ASI Alliance Train initiative begin emerging. So you can see here that this is a good representation of what he's talking about. The number guessing game built in Python. It shows all the basically the steps and such. It says provide me with a simple program in Python, create whatever you decide. So it basically came up with this itself. So that's pretty cool. Let's jump over. We're going to take a look at some of the newest updates. We've already had knowledge graph integrations. We've already had picture to text translations. We've also had image generation. It generates images now, which I've had videos on these other updates as well on the channel if you want to check them out. Now, what they've got now for March 17th, users can now harness the power of multiple knowledge graphs. So basically what it is, it's like building your own personal database. So it caters responses to your specific, I don't know, industry or set of knowledge anyway, right? So you can it kind of builds off of what you've been giving it, and it kind of caters its responses towards what's going to be significant for you. Yeah, so you can now harness the power of multiple knowledge graphs. So this allows developers to build smarter applications by leveraging multiple knowledge sources, and it improves accuracy and utility. So basically, if you had, say you were in a hospital, and your knowledge graphs for doctors are going to be different than your knowledge graphs for, say, x-ray technicians or maintenance or whatever. And this just kind of lets you build different knowledge bases in order to cater and tailor responses towards what you really want, right? And this advancement unlocks preference categorization. ASI Mini can now better recognize and adapt to user behaviors and preferences, refining responses and recommendations over time. It also has multi-reg querying and querying, yes. ASI Mini can execute multiple retrieval augmented generation, or RAG they call it, queries at once, allowing it to pull and cross-reference information from diverse data sources. So that's pretty cool. The results are more precise, makes it more context-rich responses. And then by connecting AI models to structured real-world knowledge, ASI Mini ensures that responses are not only generative, but also grounded in factual, up-to-date information. We don't want, remember back in the days of ChatGPT, it could only give you so much information up to a certain date because it had to be fed that information, and they didn't have it completely up to date because just of the amount of data that would have to produce and such. So it could only go up to a certain year, basically, is how it worked. Now, for developers, this means more powerful tools to build with, AI-driven automation, intelligent applications, and seamless integrations across ecosystems. Now, for users, this translates into AI that is smarter, more responsive, and better at understanding and generating content in a way that aligns with real world assets. Now, that's pretty cool. You can try it here. ASI1.ai is the website. Go give it a try. You can use it for free. You definitely have nothing to lose. I've been using it every single day since this come out because I find it extremely helpful. I find it easier to use, and you know what? I'm invested in FET and ASI, right? So I'm going to use and potentially contribute to the development of my investment, right? So it only makes sense, you know, if you guys are out there saying there's no utilities, no utility, make sure you use it. That way you're helping out the business and helping, you know, drive innovation, drive those changes, and give some feedback too, guys. Like these guys listen, you know, give some feedback. A lot of these updates that they have come out with already are community driven feedback. So let me know down below what you would like to see added to ASI-1 Mini. I think it's already definitely got a really, really good start here. It's already, you know, the amount of updates that they've already given it so far gives it a ton of utility. And honestly, I'm using it more so than Grok, more than ChatGPT. Those are the two that I used mainly. I've been replacing it with ASI Mini. It's been working very well for me. Now you're gonna say, Foxy, well, how come the price isn't moving? Well, and I don't mean to say it in that kind of a condescending tone, but we take a look. I mean, guys, the charts on everything is down. FET right now is down 7%. Like right across the board, this is the top 100. It's just not looking very good right now for crypto. It's a bit turbulent times right now. We're expecting the Fed in the United States to release their interest rate decision tomorrow. There's just a ton of volatility going on this week, so expect that to continue for the next little while until the crypto market figures out where it's going. But this video specifically was meant to talk about the utility and to talk about the features of ASI Mini, and that's what we're going to concentrate on. So I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know down below if, let me know in the comments section. I shouldn't say down below because it might be different on X or YouTube as well. But what would you like to see? What do you use chats, LLMs for? Mainly, I like image generation and I like help with content creation. Not so much my content, but just maybe sometimes rewording a few things and just to make it more easier to read for people, right? Sometimes it's really hard to get things out and get things written down in a way that most people can understand it. And that's pretty much what I use it for. It's, you know, spelling. I'm pretty good with spelling and grammar anyways. However, you know, always good to run it through something to check it out. And that's what I've been using it for so far. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate you all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.